Hello everyone, Man of Throw here. Welcome back to another Hardcore Iron Man update video, as well as some channel news at the end, but we'll get to the Hardcore Iron Man update first. So, not a whole lot has happened. So, I have gained some levels, yes. I'm at the mid 1900s now. I was kind of hoping to hit 2000 mark this week, but I kind of got wrapped up in playing a few other games, and I was just kind of got overly enthralled into those games. So that kind of ate up some time. I'm still in the Jade region. I just separate them by the resources you get, but I'm still in the Jade region as far as ports go, so that's not developing too far along. My invention level is actually going up pretty good though. And I just realized I do not have my aura with me. That's alright, I should be okay. So, I do have plenty of pair pots here, so I should be alright. But, you know, I do have some gear going for me. I do have a couple level 70 weapons now. Well, have some stuff for mage and for melee as far as invention is going, so that's awesome. I have my augmented hammer, I have the hatchet, I can soon make the tinderbox, and I do have the fissiomatic. So, you know, I am getting pretty good with as far as, you know, the stuff I need to get for invention. The biggest problem I would say at first that I had was I wasn't getting the items I need. So as a result, you know, it's been making it kind of go kind of slow. But I didn't really do any quests this week, so this week there's no quest updating to it. And on that note, that's actually about it. You know, I've been making pretty good money for this account though. The biggest way I actually make gold in this game is through Slayer, and the best two of the best assignments I get is actually gargoyles and the Ascension members. Those two seem to be the best bet when it comes down to getting the most money, because gargoyles drop a lot of rune items, so you're not only getting a lot of good XP for invention, you're also getting a lot of gold, because like me personally, I'll high alch the high value armor, so like the rune plate legs, rune plate bodies, I'll high alch that. Even like the high-end weaponry, I'll high alch that, but the lower stuff I'll generally just disassemble it, and if it's adamant, I'll definitely disassemble that. So overall, you know, that's going extremely good. I just wish I could get some more gear going. Now, the only gear I did get this week, other than the Torag's hammer, which I'm not sure if I showed you guys that or not, but I do have that, and it is augmented. But now I also have the Griffith gloves, so my gloves are actually better because I've been using the War Priest stuff. Which War Priest is pretty good, but the Tuska one, not so great. So, I'm quite happy with how this is starting to go. And I can fight the spirit, the spirit mages, so I can actually start getting some better stuff. That'll actually reflect more once my Slayer assignment gets into there. I've been kind of avoiding going into the higher areas, because I am trying to get, the Hex Crest, which I think there's a greater chance of getting the Hex Crest assignment at Kuradel or Duradel. Depends on, you know, where you are at in the storylines and questing. So there's that for me. But I will say that's actually about it as far as the questing goes. Well, the Hardcore Iron Man update video goes. But now as far as channel announcement. The main channel announcement is I'm very pleased with how the drop giveaways are going now. So it's probably going to stay a drop party giveaway. I find it to be more reliable, because even if there's not a lot of people coming from the channel, I can still give it to the RuneScape community of whoever is there. So, you know, if you guys are watching the videos, I appreciate the views. I appreciate you guys spending your time here, watching, maybe learning some stuff, or just having fun. You know, so I do appreciate that kind of stuff. But also, this way I know it's branching out to more people. More people are getting rewards. More people are getting stuff to help them further along within the RuneScape game itself. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it easier for a lot of different people. And again, like I've been saying though, you know, if you're low level or if you're free to play and you're having a hard time, you know, especially if you're free to play, you know, and if you do need stuff like a rune set, you know, let me know. I do try to collect some of that stuff. This way I can give it away to some people. Do keep in mind, if you are at like really high stats and you clearly would probably have it, I'm probably not going to give you a rune full set. Because, you know, I'm not going to let myself be skipped, of course. You know, so I know, like, the regular viewers, yeah, I understand you're not going to do that. But there is some people out there who have done stuff like that. If you've played RuneScape, at least for this decent amount of time, you know there's a lot of people who will just try to get as much stuff off of people as they possibly can. But I don't mind giving to the community, but the main thing is to help the community. So, I do watch out for that kind of stuff. But as far as, like, you know, more channel stuff goes, you know, like I said, I'm happy with how the drop party system's going. Also, expect to see different varieties of videos again. I know lately I've been just kind of like focusing on just RuneScape, and that I realized, like, I gotta stop doing that. So if there's ever, like, the quest videos will come out. They're going to be certainly more spread out, is what it's primarily going to be. I'm going to be going back to playing more variety of games. This way I can do two videos per day. Because a lot of the quest videos are actually at least like a half hour longer now, because I'm getting into the more complex quests. So those kind of things, like those quests, will actually probably be on the weekend now instead of, you know, throughout the week. The quests will now be on the weekends. So I'll be going back into playing other games during the week, and those videos will be significantly shorter. You know, they'll be like 10-15 minute episodes, which whenever I was doing that, I could do 2 videos per day, you know, to kind of mix it up, give you guys some different things to choose from. Like, you know, people like different things, so of course, you know, I want to try to get that back into the channel. I kind of leaned that away from it. I was doing a bunch of stuff. I was on vacation, yeah. But I ended up getting really busy during that vacation, resetting up, doing a brand new setup, getting some stuff built. Like, I had to build a new computer desk. So, you know, there's a lot of things that was actually going on. It kind of took away from what I was intending on doing. So that part kind of, you know, bit a little bit. But, you know, I was kind of focused just on what I had already pre-recorded. So, you know, that's going to be, you know, a thing of the past now. Like, but I do want to try to finish up some series. Super Dungeon Tactics. If any of you guys are interested in seeing me still playing that game, please let me know, because I might just actually, because it doesn't seem to be a very popular series for the channel. So if you guys are interested in that game, just let me know. You know, I'll keep making videos on it. But otherwise, I'll probably start phasing it out, because sometimes the episodes run a ridiculously long amount of time, but I don't want to go out of order, so I kind of got to be careful with those. But if you guys want to see that, maybe I'll do those videos like maybe once or twice a week, and it'll be towards like the weekends. But just let me know what you guys think about that. You know, I have no problem continuing doing that game. Matter of fact, I might actually still keep doing that game. It's just, it might be more spread out. It is coming, well, it will be coming back. I have at least one more episode recorded for it. I just got to go through and edit it. I got to edit the crap out of it. But otherwise, you know, I'm going to be bringing other games back to the channel. The internet's been more stable than what it was. And now you'll still see videos here and there, me complaining about the internet being slow or whatever. but understand like some of these videos have been pre-recorded when I was still having issues, and it actually looks like it was my surge protector. It was being overly sensitive and it was tripping out every few seconds, acting like there was a surge but there was no surge and stuff like that. And it would completely disconnect my router every single time. Which, I mean, it's good that it's protecting it, but it's kind of a pain because, you know, like, I completely lose all connection, even though it was like a brief second. So that's going to be another thing. But there's another game I want to bring to this series, to the channel in time. But first, I want to finish out a few. There's a few. It's going to be a never-ending game. So it's one I'm going to play a little bit, play for a little while until, you know, for so long, and then I'll go and play something else for a bit. It's going to be one of those kind of games. But it's a good game. I know it's pretty popular. I love the game. Like, I haven't played it, so it's going to be interesting, but I have seen others play it. It does look pretty awesome. But there's a few other games I want to get and play first, because Osiris, it's been a while since I played that. It's been a while since I played Star Trek Online. I want to get back into that. Ooh, Tooth Half Key. So there's a few games I want to get kind of back into, and then I'll probably bring that out. And Rust is actually one of them. I'm going to be bringing that back here pretty soon. Probably the beginning of next month is when I'll be bringing it back. This way there's that reset. And I'm going straight into a... that's a nice drop. But I'll be getting back into it then, and that'll be pretty fun because it's been a while since I played, and when I last played, I had to really dumb down the graphics to like the basic of the base, and I was still having a hard time playing it. But now I have a computer that can actually handle it, so it's going to be kind of interesting to see what actually happens. But if there is actually any games that like you guys still are interested in seeing, of course, you know, I'll look into it. Like I said before, you know, Star Trek Online is coming back. That was a viewer suggested one. Dark Souls, I do want to bring back in time. It's probably still going to be a little while until I bring it back, because the main reason why I actually stopped playing Dark Souls on here is because, to me, one of the biggest elements of that game is the surprise factor of people invading you. And my internet's a little too slow, but understand, well, it's not too slow, it's just for that game it's requiring a lot higher than what mine is, but yet again I can play other online games just fine. I don't know what the issue is there. So eventually that will come back, but it might be not until the fall. But yeah, like if there's any games you guys want to see, you know, like I think it was Astral Dimensions, they mentioned about, I think she called it Spaz, and it was space pirates and zombies, if I remember correctly. It's abbreviated Spaz for short. So I was actually thinking about checking that out sometime. I'm not going to guarantee I will get it, but I'm going to check it out. If you guys haven't noticed, though, I'm a big fan of survival kind of games. I love survival. I love puzzle games. I might suck at them at times, but I love those kind of concepts. Those are like absolutely my top picks for any games out there. So if you guys know any of those and you want to see me play them, you know, by all means, like, I'll check it out. Like I said, I gotta make sure it's okay, you know, before I record them and upload them, that, you know, the company's okay with it. You know, if they don't want it monetized, like big whoop, you know, I'll still play it and just have fun with it, and, you know, still release it. That's fine to me. But, you know, I want to make sure they're actually okay with it being put online for people to see. Like, I don't know, like some companies, they want particular people to advertise their games. So yep, some games are coming back, some new games are going to be added, some games are going to get finished up, like Don't Starve. I'm actually going to be recording one of those episodes pretty soon to get that going, because Don't Starve is going to go until my character actually dies out. That's how I'm going to take that approach with certain games like that, roguelike games. Other ones like, you know, Rust, if I were to play that until I died, like, it'd be 1 to 2 episodes max. especially if I go into PvP route. So that's it actually for the channel update. I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed on what I plan on doing for the channel, and if you guys had like any suggestions that you would like to see, I could go from there as well. This big thing for me is like I want you guys to be happy with what's going on, what's on the channel, and I want to be happy with it too. Like I want you guys to be happy and having fun and enjoying, and the same with me, of course. All right. But that'll actually do it for this video. Like I said, there's not too much for that hardcore Iron Man, but quite a bit for the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.